Are you a coach who's recreating the wheel every time you get a new client by creating a new custom coaching program? Do you long to have a signature coaching program that you're known for and will allow you to get even more referrals? If you're a coach who wishes that you had a signature coaching program but you have no idea where to start, stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online business coach as well as wife and mom. I do all the things, I wear all the hats, but my specialty is helping professionals like you take their existing knowledge and skills and turn them into online businesses. So in this video, I want to talk about creating a signature coaching program, as this is really paramount for any coach, whether you're a new coach or an old coach. Now, I've been fortunate enough to have literally hundreds of women go through my signature coaching programs throughout the years, but it wasn't always this way. When I was actually transitioning into coaching, I was recreating the wheel by coming up with a brand new custom coaching program for every client that I was working with. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't even able to command the prices doing those custom coaching programs that I was able to command once I finally got my signature coaching program down. So I know how overwhelming it could feel to come up with a signature coaching program, but it's not gonna feel overwhelming after this video. But it's really important that you do create one, because once you do, you not only have the advantage of being able to charge higher prices, it's actually less work for you because you're not recreating the wheel every time, but also you'll find that it's easier for you to market your business because you get a lot of word of mouth referrals. And those word of mouth referrals come from people who have gone through your signature coaching program and are out there referring you to other people. So if a signature coaching program sounds amazing, it is. And in these next few tips, I'm going to show you how you can get your signature coaching program started. Let's get into it. All right, the first step to creating a signature coaching program is to make it focus on a very specific problem. Now, this was a mistake that I was making when I first was doing coaching, and that when I worked with clients, whether it was one-on-one or in a group, I found that I kind of wanted to help people with like their whole life, or I at least wanted to help them very broadly with whatever subject I was dealing with. So in the beginning, I was doing a lot of one-on-one coaching in the personal development space, and I was specifically building myself as like a goal achievement coach, someone who could help you with your self-discipline. And so I had these super generic, super broad, like self-discipline coaching program, or help you with your life, get those goals done coaching program. Not very tantalizing, right? And a lot of my clients felt the same way, unfortunately. Not that I did a bad job, but I mean, the program just wasn't that attractive, and I wasn't able to sell that many of them in the beginning because I didn't have a signature coaching program that focused on a specific problem. So you really wanna focus on a specific problem. And here's the thing, a lot of us don't wanna be boxed into a corner, but you're allowed to have more than one signature coaching program, right? I mean, think about Apple. They have more than one signature product, okay? Obviously they're known for the iPhone, but they're known for the iPad and AirPods and Apple Watches and MacBooks. So you're allowed to be known for more than one thing, but each individual coaching program, you want to make it very specific and tailor-made to a specific problem. So once I got really clear and sat down and said, okay, what is one end result that I'm going to help people achieve? That's when my enrollment really blew up for my coaching program. So I want you to think through whatever it is that you do, whether you're a health coach, fitness coach, relationship coach, what is a specific result that you are going to get people through by the end of your signature coaching program? Are you going to help women get more dates if you're a relationship coach? Are you going to help them get more online matches? That would be super specific. By the time you go through this coaching program, you're going to have 10 more qualified online dating matches than you would have otherwise, right? You know, something simple like that. Obviously for health and fitness, we think about weight loss often. You know, you go through this coaching program, I'm gonna help you lose 10 pounds. So it needs to be something very specific, even if you deal in some of the more intangible, what I call touchy-feely kind of life coaching things, it still needs to be very specific. So think about what's in your wheelhouse as a life coach, if you are a life coach, and think about what's a specific result that you want to bring people to and create your signature coaching program around that. Okay, the second step you need to take once you've come up with that specific problem that you want to help your clients achieve is you want to do what I call the napkin trick. So the napkin trick is this. Imagine you are out getting coffee, maybe getting drinks. I'm thinking about all these outdoor restaurant things because I'm recording this in the middle of the you know what pandemic, and it really stinks being trapped in the house all the time. So me personally, I'm imagining how amazing it would be to go out to brunch and have some mimosas with my girlfriend. So let's stay there. Let's pretend that. Think about your favorite brunch restaurant, and you've got a carafe of those mimosas, and you are drinking them and eating your good food, and your friend happens to have the exact same problem that many of your clients do, and she knows that you're a coach in this area, and so she asks you for help. Now, you're sitting there, you're having brunch. Obviously, it's not a coaching session, but if you were going to move your mimosa over to the side and slide a napkin on the table and take out your pen and write some steps for her to follow, what would those steps be? Now, remember, it's a napkin, so you're not going to be able to write a whole 5 pages, but what are the steps, just quick boom, 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 that you would coach her through or say, oh girl, that's what you're struggling with? Well, you know I'm an expert in this. Look, here's what you need to do. You need to do this, and then you need to do that, and then after that, you need to do this, and then once you do that, you need to do this and this, right? Typically, I find that most people, when they do this napkin trick and they think about, you know, the handful of things they would write down as bullet points on a napkin to their best friend who happened to be dealing with the same problem that their potential clients are dealing with, it's usually around like 5 to 7 high level things. It's like, you need to hit these milestones if you want to achieve this goal. Well, that, my friends, is your signature program. So you have just come up with your specific problem in the previous step, and now you know the 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 max, but again, it's not gonna be more than what you could fit on a napkin. So now you've got your 5, 6, 7 or so main high level steps that you know that you need to walk your clients through for your signature program. So that is now going to be the pillars of your coaching program. Now, obviously inside of your individual coaching, whether you do one-on-one or group, you're obviously gonna break those down into more detail, but now you know how many steps. So if it's 8 steps, guess what, sister? You got yourself an 8-week signature coaching program that goes over each of those steps. Or if you want to make it 2 weeks in between each steps because you know it takes 2 weeks for them to complete, well, that's fine. You've got a 16-week or 4-month coaching program. So you want to come up with those high-level steps, and then you want to assign a duration to it, which then defines how long your signature program is. So I get a lot of questions, well, how long should my signature coaching program be? Should it be 4 weeks? Should it be 6 weeks? Should it be 8 weeks? Should it be 12 weeks? Well, that depends on the milestones that your client needs to walk through. So again, do this napkin test, come up with those boom, boom, boom points that you know that you need to walk somebody through, and then ask yourself realistically, how much time do I need in between each milestone to work with someone to get them to understand and implement this concept? And so just multiply however much time between each, you know, column or pillar of your program times the number of pillars your program has, and voila, you now have the duration and the high level outline or the high level content of your signature coaching program. You can thank me later. Okay, so in the last step, we did our napkin test, and I told you how to outline and now how to come up with the duration for your coaching program. But now we go to the third step, which is really important. Now that you're looking through, you know, the milestones that you want to lead people through and how long it's going to take, it's really important that with your signature coaching program, you make it long enough for them to get one result and no longer. So this goes back to step number 1, focus on a specific problem. Even though you're focusing on a specific problem, you might want to get multiple results. So let's say you are a marriage and relationship coach and you help married couples overcome their communication challenges, or you help married couples back away from divorce, or whatever it is that you do. Now, you as the expert know that there's probably a bevy of things that these couples are really dealing with that they need to work through, and so it can be tempting in your signature coaching program to, even though you're addressing the problem of communication, it can be tempting to want to get them multiple results, like, oh, well, I need you guys to speak and communicate with each other this kind of way, and then, demonstrate teamwork in this kind of way, and then do better about disciplining your kids and being on the same page. Like, there's all these different results that you want to get people. That's where signature coaching programs go wrong, okay? So not only do you want them to focus on one specific problem, but they need to be long enough to tackle one specific result and no more. So as you are outlining this and you're thinking about how long it's going to take somebody to move through each milestone, do not be tempted to say, well, I know we're gonna cover this, but it would also be great if I could cover this other thing within that module, so I'm gonna make this particular module 4 weeks long. Don't do that. You're expanding it unnecessarily because you're trying to get people multiple results. Don't do it. Focus on getting people one result on one specific problem, and if there's other results and other problems that they want to tackle, guess what? They can come back to your other signature coaching program. So make it long enough just to tackle one result. Isn't this good, guys? Are you enjoying this? I'm like reteaching myself, and I'm like, this is some good information. So I hope you like it. And if you do, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below, and I'll keep going with even more tips for how to develop your signature coaching program. All right, the fourth step with your signature coaching program, and you can say, whew, because a lot of the hard work is already done. Now you want to come up with a catchy name. So I know it seems kind of superficial, like, Courtney, I am the world's greatest life coach, marriage coach, health coach. I change lives, girl. I know your signature coaching program is amazing. But we live in a world where people do judge books by their covers, and they do judge coaching programs by the name. So you do want to come up with something very catchy that people can resonate with. So try to avoid super clinical names. Try to avoid super broad, airy-fairy, nebulous names. Think of that, again, that specific result you're getting people, that specific problem you're solving, and come up with something that's super catchy that people will want to participate in, right? Like, for instance, I have a program called my Consistent Client Crash Course. That's catchy. It's got alliteration. You know exactly what it helps you with. And it's like, it's good to go, right? So think about something really catchy. Feel free to use alliteration if you want to, or a play on different words or just different phrases that are common in your culture. But you want to come up with something that's really going to resonate with your target market, that they're going to say, oh, okay, this sounds pretty cool. But also that when they hear the name, they know exactly what it is and exactly what it's going to help them with. Okay, the fifth tip with your signature coaching program, and this is really big, is that once you've devised your coaching program, which if you've gone through the other steps, you should have now at least have kind of an outline and a format of what you want your coaching program to be. It's very important that you do the first iterations as a one-on-one program. Very important. And this is regardless of whether you're an experienced coach or a new coach. And you want to do that because when you work with people one-on-one, you get a level of feedback that you don't always get when you do it in a group program. And this is very important for you to be able to work out the kinks and understand, like, oh man, I made this, a 6-module program or a 6-week program, but I'm seeing by working with people one-on-one that it's actually taking people longer, or there actually needs to be an additional week that covers an additional module that I had not thought of. So you want to do that with people one-on-one, that way you get that kind of feedback. And once you've really perfected it, and really you've gotten those testimonials, so that's another reason why you want to do it one-on-one, it's much easier to get testimonials that will then allow you to sell it even easier in future iterations. Then you want to transition to a group coaching program. So start your signature coaching program off as one-on-one, and then from there you can kind of scale it a bit and leverage it as a group program. All right, so if you've been struggling for months or maybe even years with coming up with your signature coaching program, I really hope and pray that this video has demystified the process for you. But even though you might know how to create a signature coaching program, you might be wondering, how do I get clients for it? Have no fear, I have a very free and very amazing masterclass for you that you can access at CourtneyLSanders.com/masterclass. That's gonna go over my client attraction process. So I don't hold anything back. I tell you exactly what I do. I tell you how I do it without the use of Facebook ads, without the use of doing really big launches, just my straight up organic, this is how I get clients every single day. So if you're curious to see what that process is, go ahead on over to CourtneyLSanders.com/masterclass in order to access that training. And thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And if you want even more tips, make sure you are subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show, that you can find just by searching The Courtney Sanders Show on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you want even more tips right now, make sure you're following me on Instagram because I share lots of online business strategies every single day. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.